Jeffrey Pepper Rogers back with the guitar sessions, and that is a little bit of Gillian, Welch, and David Rawlings' Tear My Stillhouse Down. Those two have been on my mind lately because I recently did a cover story for Acoustic Guitar magazine interviewing them, and but I have known their music, met them way back in the 90s when they were first coming out. And so I thought I would share a song from their amazing first album, Revival, back in '96. And Tear My Stillhouse Down is one that's been covered a lot. It's a great jam song, 3 chords, really fun to play. So in this lesson, I'm going to go over the basics and some of the ways you can kind of spruce up your arrangement, and then I'll play through the whole thing. First thing, in dropped D tuning, so 6th string down to D, and that's key for the whole sound here. And as I mentioned, only 3 chords, so it's a blues, 1, 4, 5, so we got a D, G, and an A. So for the D chord, I am primarily playing it as a D5 like this, so I'm not playing the 1st string, not fretting the 1st string either. And that 5 chord has got only the 1 and the 5 in it, so D, A, D, A, D. And so that's a power chord. You can play that 1st string note to make it a D major, but I tend to leave it out because it's a really bluesy melody, which means it's got that minor 3rd sound in it. So if you're playing a strongly major chord and you're singing a minor melody over it, that can sound like a bit of a clash. And if you play it as a 5 chord, you kind of leave more space for that bluesy melody. But you can hear Gillian Welch on her rhythm guitar part playing a little bit of D major, so you can do it. So there's the D. And then we go to the G, which I'm also playing as a 5 chord. So this would be one way to do it. So just fretting the 6th string 5th fret. And then right now I am not fretting the 5th string. But then I've got open 4th string, open 3rd string. And then I'm fretting the 2nd string 3rd fret. I could also include that G on the top string if I want, but a lot of times just playing it as that tighter sounding G5 here with this as my highest note. Can also opt to put my pinky down on the 5th string here. Then I just get a unison on 5th and 4th strings. So not much difference between putting the pinky down and not. But the reason to fret this 2nd string rather than leave it open is the same as with the D. If I leave it open and I get a G major sound, that sort of, again, clashes a little bit with the bluesy melody. I just like the sound more of leaving the 3rd out of the chords, and then the melody can kind of hit all those minor 3rds and has all that space. I'm not fighting with the harmony on the guitar at all. So there's my G. And then I got an A chord, which I'm playing, and I highly recommend you do too, playing it as a bar. And this one is just a straight major chord. And the reason to play it as a bar is so that these other fingers are free to play these notes down below. So there's the A on the top 5 strings. If I want to add in the alternate bass note under the A, which I do sometimes in this song, I just reach over and grab that 2nd fret of the 6th string with my middle finger. So there are my chords: D, G, A. Real simple. So the basic rhythm in this song is a boom chick with a bass note and a strum. Strums on the 2 and 4 on the backbeats. Actually, probably more often, I'm leaving out the 2nd boom, so I'm playing like boom chick, chick, boom chick, chick, boom back to D, A, so that's just kind of a starting place for the groove. But then there's all kinds of just riff stuff you can add, and drop D tuning totally facilitates that. One of the biggest things you'll hear Gillian Welch doing is playing this on the D in particular. Playing that C note on the 5th string as a little just kind of bass riff. So you can add that in and use different rhythms and things, but playing that's your flat 7 going up to the root. That's a great little thing to do. But in drop D tuning, and I've covered this in a bunch of other lessons in this series, you also can use that 3rd fret note on the 6th string and on the 4th string. Those are all blue notes here. Just kind of making up a little pattern just by picking those notes at the 3rd fret on the bottom strings, giving them a little bit of a tug sometimes. Particularly on the 6th string, it's good and easy to do that. Just give it a little pull, so it's pulling from the minor, from the F natural up toward the F sharp. So you can mess around with that a lot to make up your own patterns. Another thing I should mention on the G, there's this kind of slide up to that G. You can kind of make that a little decoration of the G chord. You can also, from this position, make a little hammer on from the 3rd to the 5th fret on the 6th string. So, on the G. So to do that, I was just kind of letting go of my G fingering and just playing that little bass figure, and then just those open 3rd and 4th strings. So I am going to run through the whole song here now. I am going to capo. So I had been playing open there in the key of D, which is Gillian Welch's original key on this song, but not a good one for me to sing it in. So I'm going to do the exact same thing, but just capoed at the 5th fret. So this is sounding now in the key of G, which works out better for my singing. So you can actually grab a lot of the melody notes here while you're playing the rhythm. So as I'm doing the whole song, you'll hear me kind of playing along with my voice quite a bit, which is something that I love to do on the guitar. Put no stone on my head, no flowers on my tomb, no gold-plated sign in the marble pillared room. The only thing I want, they lay me in the ground. When I die, I'll tear my Stillhouse down. Don't tear my Stillhouse down. Let copper kettle was the death of me. That old copper kettle was the death of me. All right, so there's how that song went just now. And one thing I realized I didn't mention before that I like to do is tear my Stillhouse down, let it go to rust. Sometimes I go take that bass note down to an F there. Let it go to rust. Can even make a little bar with my index finger. So I got that chord on the bottom. The main thing is the bass note. Let it go to rust. That's got a lot of tension there, which I find really sweet to play around with. So that was one extra thing I was adding in. So hope you have fun playing around with this song. Thanks for watching. I will catch you next time.